Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to my mortgage spotlight episode number 9. We are not been consistent. My apologies. I have some few challenges, but anyway, we are. I will do my best as a team. We will come back every Friday at least and come and talk to you and share my little bit of knowledge and expertise with you guys. Today we are going to talk about cash flow. I'm going to talk and to break those that cash flow into 3 points. So first I'll talk about cash flow, why it is important to have a cash flow, and I will also give a real scenario which we did to one of our client. A few minute changes I've done because I don't want to give the exact pictures, but it will give you some kind of idea how we change somebody's life. And one bonus point, which I lost $40,000 about 3 years back, and I don't want you to lose. It is nothing to do with the mortgages, nothing to do with the cash flow. It is totally different topic. Stay tuned till the end. Ashutosh, in case if I forget to talk about it, just ping me, I'll talk about it. It's very, very important. You could be saving. I've lost money, and which I would have easily saved. And I just realized last week, being in the industry for so many years, I did not know about it. So I'm going to share that learning to you guys at the end of this my talk. So let's dive in. Let's talk about cash flow. I'm talking cash flow in terms of in the real estate. Okay, I might bring it to your real life scenario too, and talk about cash flow, which is very very dear and near to my heart. Uh, I'll tell you why. First, let me tell you what is cash flow. Cash flow is the difference between a property's income. As I said before, I'm going to talk about only purely in terms of property cash flow. Okay, it's a difference between property income and expenses, including all debts. I'm talking about when it comes to investment property. Let's say you have a mortgage payment, condo fees, property taxes, and insurance, and you add all this up, and your payment comes to $2,000. Okay, that's your expense. And let's say in that with that investment property, you're charging a rent of 2,200, which means you have $200 positive cash flow. And for some reason, if your expenses are 2,000 and you're charging a rent of $1,800, that means you have negative 200 cash flow. It is very, very important to have a positive cash flow when you buy a investment property, or even in your real life scenario too. If your expenses are more than your income, what you're earning, you are going to go into shortfall, which means you guys will be debts, going into debts. I'm sharing my own story because few years back I had to pay my student loan, I had to pay my car loan, I had to pay for my kids' education, mortgage, property taxes, and my expenses were high, and my income was less. And what happened as a result? I accumulated debts. If you have two teenagers at home and you yourself you're studying, and if you have cars and other stuff, you know what I'm talking about. I'm sure my story is resonating to uh, your story too. But there are solutions to this type of situation. There are better solutions for this type of solutions, and there are better best solution to mitigate this particular shortfall, and also same time build net worth without changing your monthly budget. All right, I'll talk to you in the later part how we can mitigate it, and what are the best way to do, what are the best practices to adopt to come out of this kind of situation. And let's say I'm going to share one live scenario to you. Let me show. I'm doing this first time here. I hope I'll be successful. If you see here, this is the client scenario. The client had, sorry, I can't read. Let me come close to this thing, my spreadsheet here. This is the real life scenario where the client's current property was it was worth $850,000, and they had a mortgage balance of 413, and their current rate was 3.19, and they had some few debts, just like me, what I told you before, 101,978. What we did was we refinanced this particular person, and if you see in the middle column, it says we gave them a 645,000 total mortgage. We paid that $100,000 debts, and their monthly payment before, their monthly payments, total monthly payments were 3,741. This is before they came to us, and we refinanced and gave them a new money, and new money was the monthly budget or a monthly payments were less than what they used to pay before. It was 3,000. And we did not stop there. From also, we gave them an additional uh, 20% down payment to this client, that is 113,000, with the same refinance proceeds. And we got them an investment property, and they, with the rental income and the rental surplus, there we increased their cash flow before increased their cash flow by $2,112 per month, which means earlier this the cash flow, this 2,000 increase means we made them save additional $2,012 a month, and also build a net worth which is worth, after 15 years, close to $1 million. So this is the real story, guys. And if you are into the similar situation, speak to your banker or speak to your mortgage broker and take their advice. They might be able to get you a better solution. In case if you can't get a better solution, better ideas from there, you know where to contact. My numbers will be there. You can just always feel free to contact us. This is the real story of me and my clients. I'm just sharing with you. So do not carry your debts and get into that negative cash flow, which is very, very important. And if you have a negative cash flow, it's very, very difficult to build your network. This is the thumb rule of finance. In order to build your network, whether it's a business, whether it's a real life or a real estate, when there is a shortfall, you always crash crunched and get into debts and get into paying into the habit of paying those higher interest rate debts. All right, as I promised you before. Yeah, by the way, I'm holding a webinar tomorrow at 10 a.m. The link to register this particular webinar, and I'm going to teach everyone how to pay off your mortgage and retire in 15 years. All right, and it's a fact based and well researched and tested model. Come and check it out. You will not lose. I'm sure you will learn something new tomorrow. So my Ashutosh will be posting the link to register for the mortgage on this site and all the platforms. All you have to do is click that link and register. And after registration, you will get a link to join webinar. I think there are about 25 people already signed up for tomorrow's webinar. I've been doing this from past 4 weeks, and a lot of people have already taken action. So come and check out. As I said, you will learn a lot. Finally, I told you I will be giving you a bonus tip which I learned last week. About 4 years back or 5 years back, I went back to school at the age of 50. That was in my bucket list. I just wanted to do my master's. And I don't want to name the bank. I went to a banker who is handling my RRSPs. And the reason I went there, because it is a huge amount. I wanted to borrow 80,000 student loan, or 80 or 100,000, I can't remember. I wanted to borrow a student loan. I went to my banker and I told her, this is my problem. I'm going back to school. These are my credit. These are the school credentials. These are requirements, and I need a loan. I don't have that kind of money to pay my tuition, my school tuition. So what she did was she applied me for a student loan. I got a student loan, knowing, and she, the same person, held almost a quarter million RRSPs, which I had. And she did not tell me that I could use those RRSPs for my education purpose. That's a LLP, lifelong learning plan a program. I can't just Google, guys. Anyway, I'm out of it. I can't use it unless I do some research in the future. I might use it. I may not be able to avail this for at least for a couple of years. I'm not planning to go back to school at least for few years. But if you're in my space and if you are planning to do something like me, which I did, planning to go back to school and do your higher studies, masters or research or whatever you wanted to accomplish in your life, I strongly encourage do some research on LLP, lifelong learning plan. I think lifelong learning plan, and avail that facility. Thanks to one of my community person, I would love to take his name. Um, or Ronald Matthias. He's a realtor, and he's an accountant, and he does quite a lot of a brilliant person, I would say. He posted in one of my community uh, group about this plan. Till then, I was under dark. I did not know about it. And in fact, I spoke to so many people, no one knows about it. Spread this news, help others, and save somebody's money. This is my bonus tip for this week. Hope you enjoyed my show. And we will, as I said, we'll be try to be consistent. I will try to come back here and give my 2 cents or a bit of experience or expertise what I have here and share it with you. Hope you like my show. Uh, and also, I'm requesting, guys, if you're watching me on a YouTube, please subscribe to my channel. I hardly have any subscribers because I'd never promoted YouTube channel. And this year, I want to have my target is to have 100 subscribers. Help me out. And thank you so much. Uh, weather is getting better. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you, hopefully, try to keep my promise next Friday, same time, same place. See you then. Thank you.